This is Salamancer, and I learned something new today. Apparently, these paper hats are actually made from the Sniper comic or the Manco catalog, something like that. Because I was reading the words on it, and it's talking about like I don't know. I'll let you read it for yourself just for a second here. But no, let's continue on, and we're gonna watch today Team Work in Progress against Team Slay Mode, and I am never going to remember these teams' names. I didn't even write them down today, but it's Work in Progress versus Slay Mode. Slay Mode is Team Dot Grills. They're in the red right now. Work in Progress is Team Blue. They're tagged up as AKA. So that's what you're gonna see. I'm going to get confused time and time again during this game. Anyway, as we get out to the first mid-fight here between these two ESEA open teams on Snakewater, we can see who gets the initial advantage in position. Right now, actually, some really good sticky spam coming down from, who's that? Crux. From, I've already forgotten the name. Slay Mode. And Work in Progress has had to retreat back out through these doorways. Like, if you get really passive over here, this is what happens. You're going to have to retreat, and you do end up losing the middle point. So, that is going to be Team Slay Mode on the middle point. Snailboat actually just got taken out there by Amatrine. Amatrine? I'm not sure what that is supposed to be because I don't think I've ever seen that name before. So if I have, I truly apologize to you, sir. And that is one nice hat, by the way. I hadn't noticed that spawn. I might have chosen that one instead to focus on. But man, that's a nice hat. Anyway, Tiger getting in here and makes Ninja Nick drop Uber, actually. That is ridiculous right there. Probably should have seen that rocket coming in towards him, but there you go. That is going to be round one here, probably for Slay Mode, as they're going to have a huge Uber advantage. Linke is up to 140 health. They're losing a couple players here on the side. Mummy did die there, and oh no! I think Linke just got killed by Wiggles, the demo man, so actually, even after that Uber was done, it only managed to really help Tiger. Everybody else pretty much died, and then Linke died, and then everything kind of crumbled. So now, Team AKA, Work in Progress, which, I mean, seriously, just please start tagging your teams as, like, things that make sense. Come on. Team Work in Progress is attempting to get the cap here. Crux doing a lot of damage to this soldier and finishes him off with a very nice build. Raikuso, not a lot they can do about that. Ninja Nick is actually still dead. He probably died there once again. And Wiggle's trying to get a sticky trap there, but he might have been seen doing it. I think a scout ran through there. I don't know if they actually saw that, so we'll see. Both scouts from Work in Progress doing work and trying to stop the progress on the point. But Amatrine gets killed right away. That sticky bomb trap is gone. And this scout looks like he just wants to take a flanking route, but he's got to be careful about soldier. No, he's not even doing a flanking. He's just in here to do some ambushing on that soldier. Didn't manage to take him out, though. Snailboat. Good try on the ambush, but it was not quite enough. Ninja Nick is now back here with the rest of his team. No off-classing just yet. You would expect to see maybe Amatrine come back up as a heavier, not a pyro, I guess, a heavier sniper is what's normal. Maybe even an engineer on this point. But no, he's just keeping two scouts. They're going to have to watch out for Mummy, who is a pretty darn good sniper. SCP's into this next point. So if he can get even one pick, I think they'll be good to push in, just because they're going against two scouts, which he had high damage, but very low probability of successful defense if you've got two scouts on Snakewater. At least I think. I've seen so many teams run heavy that it seems natural to me. But there go the Ubers actually really early for Red Team. They pushed in without the pick. Marmaduke, as a result, just getting taken out. Linke now down, and there are two players down for Work in Progress, and it looks like they're having to deal with the scout. Another demo man on the point with the pain train. This is getting close here, and actually I think that there you go, Slay Mode gets round one. Just a lot of splash damage on that point, and it, of course, because that demo was standing on the point the entire time, it forced Team Work in Progress. Did you see that? Did you see that? These guys are like at the same. Oh, look at this! Oh man! Okay, so we got to see a demo man race there. Anyway, it forced Work in Progress to go stand on that point where they would take all the damage, otherwise they would have lost the round anyway, so, you know, just not a lot you can do in that situation, except hope that you can just get better damage out. But they couldn't, and now it sounds like Grills has been taken, or I'm sorry, Crux. I am so confused. Crux, the demo man, has been the first casualty here in the mid-fight. Good bombing soldier, and actually that was Raikuso taking down Marmaduke and Linke, both. And Ninja Nick is going to push his team forward very, very quickly here. It would not make sense to stand back and try to stay on that middle point and not push forward because they've got a huge player advantage. They've got to watch out, I think, for a sniper. Mummy is on the sniper right now, but Thorn coming up, and I think Thorn is our pocket soldier. Does take him out very quickly. Wiggles is now down, though. Where's Tiger? Tiger's doing some crazy stuff here. Off by himself, yeah, not even with Linke. He's actually playing kind of a roamer right now. And gonna jump in on top and go for the kill, but he completely misses the medic there. No pop forced yet for Ninja Nick. There actually was a forced pop. Wanted to save Thorn and make sure Thorn was able to live. Otherwise, they might have had to drop back without a soldier there. But Linke is managing to get away from this. Just, oh no, actually not going to get away from this at all because Work in Progress has 6 players against only 3, and this is going to be a super fast cap. There you go. Tiger actually came in and got 2 kills there right as the round was ending. But that doesn't really matter at all. And look at this, I think we're actually running a sniper to mid here on Snakewater. It's very short distance to mid, so you are going to see things like snipers coming out there occasionally. It kind of works, sort of the same as Gully Watch. It's still a lot slower than scouts though, and the thing about Snakewater is that if you run a sniper to mid, he'd better get at least 1 pick, probably 2 or 3, because if he doesn't, then you're just losing a lot of high ground control with the scouts. Like, look at the blue scouts right now. One of them standing up there, trying to prevent soldiers from whoever else from jumping up. Mummy does get the kill on Ninja Nick, so that's really what they wanted. Now they can just back away if they need to and recapture the point later. Mummy's going to go for a couple more shots out this door, but he's got to be careful. They don't want to start losing players. Tiger did get hit there, taken out, and Linke actually took some damage too. Now Linke's been killed by Thorn, so Work in Progress looking really good. Apparently somebody dropped a winter crate too, so Ninja Nick quite excited about maybe his first winter crate of the season. You know, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Ninja Nick. Assuming you celebrate. Who doesn't, right? There are a few people, I know. But honestly, who doesn't? Thorn is trying to make fun of somebody for falling out of a window and dying, but you know, that actually does happen. So, obviously, TF2 is very realistic, and that just proves it. Snailboat's taken down there, and what was he doing, actually? He may have been going to, you know, force a medic pop again. It looks like there's a little bit of damage with Ninja Nick. I completely missed it, sorry about that. But they've got 400 ping Prodigy here. Push in as a sniper now, which is it's a fairly standard thing to do here on these last points, but once again, we may see the team, just because they're 3 men up right now, they may push in without even bothering to get that sniper pick. Soldier jumping in on Linke, and he actually gets the kill while he's in spawn. There you go, there's only 1 man left alive. It's Snailboat. He's going to try and stop this, but against 4 players, nah. So now it is Work in Progress 2, Slay Mode 1. And you know, I want to see Slay Mode change their team name. No cap points. I want to see Slay Mode change their team name just ever so slightly for the winter season. You know, change it from Slay to Slay, as in like Santa's sleigh. Oh, it'd be so cute. But they haven't done it yet. I even told them. I did. I literally told them to change it. They haven't done it yet, so I'm kind of sad, kind of disappointed here. Right now, some good aggressive positioning by Work in Progress. They have lost 1 scout, but they are already on the point. Very, very passive play here from Team Grills. They aren't even running the Kritzkrieg, and Linke goes down. Oh, man. So that's going to be 3v4 right now with Ninja Nick still at 150 health. Crux, Mummy, and Tiger are trying to drop back, and Crux may want to start laying some sticky traps, but he needs to be so careful with that, and they have been spotted. So even though he laid a sticky trap, it doesn't matter. It's not going to do anything. Mummy is getting pressured here, and I don't think there's a lot that Mummy can do. Crux still with 61 health, and now 51 as he starts taking some pepper from that scout. Needs that medic on him, and of course Ninja Nick's been up this entire time, healing his team, keeping them overhealed even, with 100% Uber too, so they're just going to push in with this as soon as the point is captured. There they go. Thorn actually gets sticky trapped, so ouch. And then Mummy with a nice defense on Wiggles ends up taking him down, and Mummy's really far forward there, looking for the medic pick too, but he could not get that. So what he's done there, Mummy actually bought a lot of time for Slay Mode. I swear, I'm going to forget that name just because they don't have a tag that makes any sense. But yeah, Mummy bought a lot of time for Slay Mode there, and oh, there you go, they did force the pop. With only 90% Uber and the medic stayed out there, that was a terrible idea. I don't know why the medic was there. Linke was just caught out of position, and so that is going to be their medic gone. There is a back cap going on right now, and Mummy's going to have to stay away from this, I think. But the scout trying to... Yeah, oh, man. Well, it was probably the quickest half I've ever seen on Snakewater. What just happened there was there was a back cap going on with the scout, and I guess I'll just finish this up after... Yeah, the scout snuck in there and tried to get the back cap, but the entire team of Work in Progress was already pretty much capping the last point, and they just sent 1 soldier back, and he barely managed to stop the back cap before they got the cap on the last point. And that was it. That was the round. So, at halftime, it is, of course, 3-1 in favor of Work in Progress against Slay Mode. And considering the score of this game, when I looked at it, I thought it was going to be a lot longer. But, wow, that was a quick half. Anyway, Scout's getting upstairs once again, and wow, Work in Progress is getting really pressured here. Their medic, yeah, just completely bit the dust there. In fact, most of their team fighting with us, and that's going to be Rakuso's the only one left alive. Can he make anything happen here? Going for a kill, doesn't manage to get it, and he's finished off by the rocket from Tiger. A lot of damage going down real fast on him. Ametrine just trying to hold his door for some reason. Did he just, like, stand still and do that? I think he just stood completely still and took out snail mode. So, just goes to show there. And here he goes trying to get the kill now on the medic as well. Wow, Ametrine just got a 2K there that basically saved the round for them, I think. Pretty crazy. And look at, yeah, Ninja Nick even saying, yeah, stand still more. That's hilarious. So Ametrine just completely clowned on 2 players there from Team Grills, aka Slay Mode. Pretty hilarious, in my opinion. So I'm going to be watching that guy a lot more. And let's just see here. Marmaduke Grills standing upstairs waiting for kind of an ambush. Somebody seemed like they were going for a back cap over here. Maybe? No, I don't know. Marmaduke Grills still waiting upstairs. Does not want to be seen here, and I don't think he can be seen. Okay, well, he could have gone for a kill, maybe, but decided instead to just wait like a hawk. You know, like Batman surveying Gotham City. Maybe that's what he was doing. Just trying to be, you know, brooding and introspective. But now he is, of course, firing rockets down at the denizens of Gotham City. So I guess Batman's a dick. That's all I got. Anyway, of course, we're going to see a bit of a stalemate here between these 2 teams for a while. Work in progress. Back up to their second point. Of course, they are in the red now. They've switched at halftime. And Slay Mode. It only took me 2 seconds that time. Slay Mode in the blue, getting some pressure on, trying to get some positioning advantage. They just have to be really careful about you know, eating sticky traps and eating too much spam. There's a scout walking in here right now, and actually this really far back defense by Work in Progress. It's necessary. Ninja Nick doesn't have his Uber yet. He's very, very close, but here comes Uber right now. Oh, that's going to be huge if he can get him, and he did. Right at about 96 or 97% Uber. Linke brought in Tiger. Is that Tiger actually? Yeah, it is. Brought in Tiger to get that kill, so completely destroyed any chance that Work in Progress has of defending this point, and that's going to bring it to 2-3. A bit of a closer game than it looked like at halftime, at least. But we'll see what happens. I want to see what the Tiger rollout is. Actually, it's probably going to be, yeah, it's going to be a Equalizer rollout. So we'll just see what happens once he gets there. Equalizer on Snakewater is a little interesting just because you just barely get that 10 seconds, you know, 15 seconds, whatever. He barely is going to be at crit heals. In fact, it might not even be at crit heals. Oh, look at that. Yeah, did take some damage there from a roller. So getting that 300 on both of your soldiers is going to be really tough. Oh, Solar Jump bombing straight in on Linke. Gets taken down there. That was Rakuso going for the bomb. But one thing he bought his team was a lot of aggression and forward positioning here. So the mid-fight has right now gone to Work in Progress. They are missing 2 players. That is a soldier and a scout. And wow, actually, Slay Mode pushing back in with this with a 300 health soldier. Tiger and Mummy are both down though. Now Linke with 92% Uber needs to get away quickly. What weapon is he using actually? Didn't even pull it out. So no needles right now. Looks like that may have been the blue side, actually. Let's watch his health regen. 141, 144. It could be the Blue Tiger then. But anyway, good force pop there. That was Marmaduke Grills bombing in. He did, of course, die, but he forced the pop out of Work in Progress. They've already finished their Uber before they even opened that door. So now there's a heavy standing here. Snailboat just kind of waiting, saying, yeah, push into us, man. Come on, push us with that Uber. Do it. I dare you. Linke and Tiger doing the Linke Tiger thing, which is basically these two just, like, run off on their own and do crazy stuff and leave the rest of their team to, like, defend points. At least I think that's what we're going to do. Yep, here they go. They have Ubered right now into their enemies and not really getting a lot of support from the rest of their team. They're just kind of pushing upstairs. They get a kill on Wiggles. Is it going to be enough, though? Can Tiger help? Actually, looks like the scouts are coming out here now, including the Demo Man as well. They could get back if they're not careful. Sailboat gets taken down. It's going to be a scout running straight towards last. This is Ametrine, actually. He might get this. He's got to watch out for a soldier. Oh, 8 of damage here and decided to back away. As now, Ninja Nick what is he doing? Going for the Ubersaw, doesn't manage to get there before his scout finished that off. That was Ametrine deciding that he wanted to stop the capture on second and keep his team in the running. Mummy finishes off Rakuso, who I'm not sure what he was going for there. Maybe a kill on the medic, or maybe he was trying to finish off the cap, but, well, they haven't really even started the cap now. It's back down to 0. Oh! So, Work in Progress is still in progress towards their victory here. You know, they've got 3 points. They need 2 more. their opponents need 3 more. Amatron and Thorn getting a couple kills there. Mummy and Snailboat not sure what they were doing, and they're actually now pushing forward with a heavy as well. Thorn did just take a hit there. Not even sure what that was from. Could have been a sticky trap, actually. Probably was. And so they're just going to bring the heavy out here, get him overhealed. He's going to start preventing the mobility, really. He's going to get a lot of damage out as well, but preventing that mobility, where if people try to jump up in the air, they will get knocked out by him. But yeah, a lot of damage there too, so he's just kind of standing right next to them. Anyway, good defense by Team Dark Grills. I swear, you guys, by Slay Mode, great defense, in fact, as they managed to wipe out the enemy team with 3 players left, Snailboat, Mummy, and Tiger. Snailboat and Mummy are both standing here trying to get the defense, and actually Tiger's out with them. They just completely were not worried about a back cap at all there. They knew they could watch. Ooh, Mummy eats a hit there from 400 ping Prodigy. Does he actually have 400 ping? No. It's got like 54. You lied to me.
Our control point.
I mean, the scores are about looking the same for these teams right now, except that Rakuso has like 2 points. But he's been doing some important stuff, aka trying to bomb in, force the medic picks. So he may not necessarily get a lot of kills, but he is getting some important things done. This guy, 400 ping Prodigy does take down the Marmaduke Grills. And now there's a sniper walking in. Scout trying to finish this off. Oh, detonate that trap! Nope. Scout probably should have called for a det there. Maybe he did, but just that bare split second of like, oh wait, what's going on sometimes? Happen. Anyway, it's a full overcharge for both teams once again here, as Slay Mode is still on defense, and I swear I thought they were going to get out there and turn this game around, and they have not done that. So it's going to take a while, guys. How much time is left in the half, actually? Oh, right, no time limit, of course. Yeah, my bad. Well, thanks ESEA for your server configs. They're wonderful. Not showing time left and all that. I appreciate it. I was just looking at Thorn there, change weapons. That sounds cute. Clicks and stuff. Marmaduke Grills holding the high ground here, gonna make sure nobody jumps on top of his medic right away. And they do still have Snailboat as a heavy, but where is he right now? He's not spun up. He's just kind of dancing around here. Mummy gets a kill on Amatrine, so the sniper battle temporarily going in favor of the defenders, but Amatrine can just come right back up as a sniper again. Getting 1 pick is not nearly enough for the defending team. Although if he could have gotten Ninja Nick there, that's what he wanted to do, but he's taking a lot of too much spam from the soldier. Just not going to happen. So now peering out of this door once again. I mean, it's really the only spot that he can look to get picks right now. You know, if he tries to look downstairs, it's not very likely anybody's going to come through there. So that's why you're going to see the sniper watching through this door all the time, because this is where people tend to just peek through and spam. You know, they don't even use this door, really. They just keep it sticky trapped because they know it's going to have a trap right there. And that heavy just got spotted. Snailboat, they know you're there, man. They know. They watched you hop onto that little spot. So that's not good. Mummy's still holding down this end, though, with his sniper rifle. And he gets another kill on Amatrine. So once again, Mummy is ruining the other sniper's day. And now he's going to peer out once again and look for Ninja Nick. And then Link A and Tiger do the Link A Tiger thing, which is just, okay, we're bored, let's push an Uber into them and see what happens. And actually Tiger getting completely... He got 1 kill there, and now got, what, 2 kills? No, a kill and an assist, because of course Crux helped take down Rakuso. And now that the Ubers have both been popped here, 400 ping Prodigy is trying to build that Uber with his medic as fast as possible. They're getting a big advantage right now over Link A, who did die in that engagement. Snailboat still standing in roughly the same position here. He's actually closer to the drop down now. Link A just getting up, and there is going to be a 30% disadvantage. So, if Teamwork in Progress decides to push forward with their advantage, as soon as they get that Uber, if they're attacking, they could have this round won. They could. Got to be able to hit those rockets and hit everything else, though. And I'm not sure if they're going to yet. Amatrine was trying to jump up there and get up to the drop down. Oh, nope. Looks like 400 ping Prodigy's down again. I'm going to keep, like, mispronouncing that word, and that's really annoying. But there they go with Uber anyway. Even though they're down a man, they are going to have a lot of unreturned damage here until Link A gets the Uber up, which is actually going to happen right now. So there you go. Well done by them to hold on to this for a little while. They've got 4v4 right now, and it's all pretty much heavy classes. Not a lot of mobility at this team. They can stop this soldier from getting any kills when Thorn is down. But now that it is 4 versus 3, Amatrine downstairs gets killed as well. Marmaduke is looking like he wants to come out here and do some pressure, but there is not going to be any way for this team to... I swear, if they cap this, I'm going to be I'm going to eat my shoe. I'm going to eat my own shoe here. Link A is actually helping his team cap it. So you know what? Hang on, I need to go find a shoe. Link A was killed though, so that is the sacrifice they paid for trying to get their second point. They are going to lose it right away. Good kill on Ninja Nick means that it's going to be tougher for Work in Progress to push into this, but not impossible. And if anything, I would think about pushing pretty much right now. Link A just comes up though, and no, it's like, yeah, here comes the scout, but Amatron down. That was not a very well coordinated push. Crux is now down though, and that means there's going to be no stickies on the point. Yep, looks like Work in Progress. Oh, almost had it. Rikuso and Ninja Nick are the only ones left alive here. They got a lot of capture time on that point, but really what they're doing here, even if they don't cap it, Work in Progress is keeping their opponents on the back foot severely. Now Ninja Nick is going to have to keep, well, I thought he was going to have to keep his soldier buffed and overhealed and all that to prevent the enemies from capping, but oh well, looks like they won't. Instead, Amatron will get a kill on Mummy. Where is that guy? He tends to get all kinds of crazy kills. Yeah, Amatron got the kill on Mummy and will just kind of be hanging out doing the passive scout thing for a little while, letting 400 ping Prodigy take uphill to the face and die. Instead, Rikuso probably also took a lot of hits there, and Amatron just kind of waiting to see if he can't find somebody else to kill, but no, it's not meant to be right now. I do hear some fighting going on though. Amatron going to come in and try to deal a little bit of damage as Link A and Tiger are once again doing that Link A Tiger thing, pushing out here with the Uber, almost exactly the same positions that we did see before. And this time around, they're chasing down the Ninja Nick Uber here, which is kind of weird. They do manage to catch Link A, though Thorn getting that kill. But Thorn, Amatron, and Ninja Nick are all down right now. So once again, a great defense here by Slay Mode. Work in Progress, I mean, I figure they probably should have had that. Their attacks were just a little bit too uncoordinated. And there you go, Snakewater with a nice kill on Rose. Their attacks were just a bit too uncoordinated. A 2-kill Snailboat on a roll right now takes out Rikuso as well. I swear I'm going to finish the sentence. Nope, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, they were too uncoordinated to make those attacks work. They just barely lost them every time, it seemed like. And so it was very clutch defenses, very down the wire. But Slay Mode held on, and now they are in control of the middle point again, way past that danger zone that we talk about all the time. Ninja Nick, though, has a big Uber advantage, so we are going to see, I think, Work in Progress pushing forward with this soon. They're going to have to watch out for Marmaduke. If anything, I would expect to see Marmaduke bombing in very soon. Where is he right now? He's looking for it. They know there's going to be an Uber disadvantage. There's Tiger. Actually, both of the soldiers are spamming from that window right now. They both could have taken a lot of hits if somebody had been spamming back at them, but nobody did. Yeah, and here you go. Marmaduke looking for the forced pop, but doesn't manage to get it. He's taken out very quickly by Thorn. There is the pop, though, from Ninja Nick. And, oh, Link A, you gotta watch out for that, man. He took a little bit of spam, but managed to grab that kid, so he's perfectly fine. Thorn, though, getting a little aggressive. There was a one-player advantage, and still is, actually, yeah, still is for Work in Progress. But now Link A has the Uber, so definitely can hold on to the middle point. They got to wait for their scouts here if they want to push. Even though they've got the Uber advantage, they've got a little bit of time to wait for those scouts. They can cover their flanks better, prevent back caps, get around the enemy more. That's just what they got to do here. So now Link A having a little bit of trouble jumping on top of things, but you know what? So do I, because I'm just terrible at this game. Link A, no excuse though. And yeah, now we're going to give some overheals. Watch who he overheals, because it's actually really important. He's going to give an overheal to the scout, going to keep Tiger at 300, and that's pretty much it. And then he's going to drop an Uber. Be a sticky trap that was not called out. Probably they didn't even know it was there. So he is down. Unreturned Uber for Work in Progress. They are pushing forward with this very quickly. Mummy's down. It's 6 versus 3 right now, and I don't see how Work in Progress can lose this. Amatron hoping for some heals here, but really it's going to be the heavy classes pushing forward. Marmaduke trying to stop the capture. Can he do it? No, he's going to take a lot of damage from these scouts and just get backed up against the wall and crushed. Crux now defending the medic, and Link A is finished off by Wiggles, the demo man. Wiggles has been doing some great work this game. But there goes Ninja Nick as well. Tiger dive bombing in towards him. Wiggles then finished off Tiger and is now going to continue to deal damage towards that second point here. Slay Mode only has Mummy left alive trying to defend that, and that is not going to be enough. Now the scouts are going to go towards last because they know the only person who came up in that spawn wave is Marmaduke. Can Marmaduke stop 2 scouts at the same time from capturing? They just got to go stand on that point. There they go. Oh, here come the other soldiers though, and that's going to stop the cap for now. But it's still crazy action. As Wiggles is now finished off. Wow, that was actually really clutch by the soldiers there, Tiger and Marmaduke. Once again, a clutch defense there where if they had not gotten those 2 kills, they might have been pressured very, very hard. But it's that same thing again where Team Work in Progress can't get the coordination they need to finish off these points. Marmaduke killed there. He was going for Ninja Nick, didn't manage to find him. Ninja Nick was very great. Hidden, crouching medic, hidden, whatever. No, that wasn't even. It wasn't even attempted a joke, guys. Don't even call it that because it wasn't. But Slay Mode captures as well, stops the cap. I should say, stops the cap. And Ninja Nick, well, I don't know what he was doing there, but Tiger finishes him off, gets the kill on Thorn as well. The only consolation is that the Uber was forced here for Slay Mode. So Link A is not going to have too terrible much of an advantage. About 10 seconds though, which is certainly enough time for his Uber to completely dissipate before the enemy gets the Uber up. Mummy trying to stop this soldier from getting the health kit, just barely manages to do that. Now finishes off the demo as well and is going for a scout here. He feels like he's on a roll. Snailboat actually gets that, so he got an assist on that kill. But is Mummy going to get even more? He's going to go grab a health kit, maybe go around for some flanking action on the medic if he can find him. And he does just start peppering Ninja Nick a little bit. It's gonna keep him on his toes, if anything. But Mummy is already running in towards that second point and knows that there's really not a lot that the enemy team can do about it, except, hit him with a rocket or 2 here and there. And, yeah, he has to back away until the rest of his reinforcements come in. Look at that giant hook. And, Snailboat trying to escape, ends up getting shotgunned to death by Thorn, who's now probably fully reloaded here. So, a staunch, solid defense by Work in Progress on their second point, and they are going to progress towards the third. Amatrine, though, getting caught in the kitchen and cannot get away from that. Ninja Nick has the Uber, and so we are going to see that get popped in very, very shortly here. And yes, Link A is going to have to back up with the rest of his team, get through that doorway. There he goes. And so we're going to play a little bit of midpoint ping pong here, which is one of my favorite games. Ooh, just now, actually, they forced that pop. So I thought there was going to be an Uber pop a lot quicker from Work in Progress, but actually it required a scout bombing in and dying just to get the cap. That's kind of okay for Work in Progress. That's what they wanted. And once again in this round, they are going to... Well, I thought they were going to capture the second point, and then turns out there was an Uber, and Ninja Nick probably going to get killed. The dodging work there was pretty sick, but just could not manage to get away from the entire Slay Mode team. Going for the equalizer. Recuso does hit the equalizer kill. Oh, man. The OP stick, as they call it in competitive play. It's not called the equalizer, it's called the OP stick, so now you know. And, Recuso, you are so smart. So, he tried to, I don't know, that was a weird decision by him where he wanted to see if he could sneak in unnoticed and get in on top of Link A. And instead, the scouts saw him and just said, "No, sir, you are gone." So he's gone for the next 1 second, and he will respawn very shortly. So since Slay Mode didn't really take advantage of their one-player advantage, it's just going to be right evened out once again, unless Tiger and this scout decide to push really far forward, which they are doing right now. They've got a good advantage through this little house, and that's pretty much what's going to happen. Normally you see the team with the high ground and with the middle point pushing forward and getting the advantage. Both medics do have their Uber right now. It's all going to be whoever decides to blink first. Whoever gets bored and pushes in and pops that Uber. There you go. I didn't finish that sentence, but they're probably going to end up losing the battle, because if you pop your Uber first, you are not in a very good position. But look at this. We've got both teams just kind of trying to bypass each other here, and it turns out that it is Slay Mode who gets the capture on middle point. So, wow, that was one of the most confusing plays I've ever seen. Both teams just saying, "No, let's not fight each other." But, this is crazy. Time 6 on the second point right now, and are you kidding me? This is actually going to happen. They've probably already got a scout all the way to last. Let's find out. There he is. Both scouts there. That was a round, ladies and gentlemen. That caps all the way from the second point to bring it to 3-3. And how much time is left? 9 minutes and 40 seconds. So this is looking like a close game, and most of the rounds are really quick up till now. That was probably like a 20-minute round right there. So apologies if you really had to go to the bathroom and you were just waiting to see how that one ended. But we now have another mid-fight on the way, and Mummy, the first one to get taken down here. Once again, aggressive positioning by Work in Progress, very passive positioning by our blue team here. Linke took way too much damage and had to back out. So slay mode on their second point. And let's find one of our favorite players from this game so far, Amatrine, and see if he can't make anything happen. This guy, though, tends to play pretty passively and really only go for those kills when he's doing cleanup or when he just sees somebody who is totally not paying attention to him. And there you go. Now he's starting to be aggressive. The Uber is popped for Linke, but the Uber is also popped, of course, for Ninja Nick. So we've got both medics popping the Uber right now. Tiger is just manhandling Ninja Nick right now, but he needs to back up. There is some spam going in towards this door, and Marmaduke takes out Thorn. In turn, Marmaduke is killed by a couple of stickies there. And, oh man, that's going to be 3 players down right now for slay mode. Snailboat does get the kill on Amatrine, so kind of revenge for that whole standing still play. Maybe Amatrine should have just stood still again. Work in Progress holds the second point, but they've lost their medic. Linke has a pretty darn big Uber advantage over Ninja Nick right now. Or should I say Ninja Dick? Of course, he's normally known as Ninja Nick, but apparently he's decided to call himself a Richard today. So, Ninja Dick, my apologies. But team Work in Progress here, yes, they do hold the second point. They've got to build up an Uber. Linke did just get taken down by Rakuzo, bombing in, so actually really darn good for them right now. They are probably going to win this round. That is my opinion. I don't know. They could just completely fail to coordinate an attack again, which would kind of suck for them, but I don't know. Maybe they're learning from their mistakes. 400 ping Prodigy. I knew I was going to say that wrong, and I tried to fix it. I just got to stop thinking about this word. This guy, the sniper, was looking for a pick right there. Amatrine is down. Mummy actually only has 40 health left. And Marmaduke going for the kill, kills Rakuzo. So the OP stick not really working there for that soldier right now, but there is an Uber on the point. And there is a heavy just in time to defend it. No Uber for Linke. Linke almost getting Uber Saw down, but actually I think might have gotten an Uber Saw on Ninja Nick. Probably not. And Crux here really wants some heals. If you can't get him, he's going to be very sad right now. Wiggles is basically going to be the man to try and stop this capture, because if he can't, then Work in Progress is going to lose their second point. Oh, I kind of like this. No, I don't. So he's gonna cut off a soldier from getting reinforcements right away, but Tiger takes him down and is now dominating him too, which never feels good as a demo man. Get dominated by those soldiers. It's the ultimate rivalry, you know. I'm supposed to be able to take those guys out, whatever. And now Mummy is doing some pressure here on top of the house, finished off by Amatrine. Amatrine. Rhine. I don't know what a Rhine is, so I just have no idea. It could be that this guy is like Canadian. In fact, thinking about it, no, he's not. There's no way. Maybe he's Canadian, like French Canadian. That's like supposed to be a French name. Well, Work in Progress didn't manage to get that push, but got a big Uber advantage, so they'll probably get back out here on the second point as soon as their Uber's ready to go. They just have to deal with a lot of spam coming in right now from slay mode. And so they're going to counter spam. Actually, Thorn getting a double air shot there on Marmaduke Grills. Beautiful done. I can't even talk because of how awesome that was. Beautifully done. Adverb. And now Thorn has taken out Crux as well. So it is time for a big push here. 6 versus 3. There's not a lot that Slayer can do about this. They're going to try and get some damage done. And they did manage to take out a scout, take out a soldier, but Linke and Tiger are down. It's just Marmaduke Grills left, and he's gone, so that is the capture. It's going to be 4-3, and if these rounds keep taking this long, it's very possible that slay mode is going to be out of this game. So that's going to mean that Team AKA, Team WIP, Work in Progress, will win it. 5 minutes left, though. That is enough time. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't even know how does overtime happen in ESEA games? I think it does. But it works. Somebody's going to tell me for sure. Demo Man getting pressured right now, but this is some more aggressive play than we've usually seen out of Blue Team. And nonetheless, their medic is still really far back here, not helping us seem to be terribly aggressive. There goes Wiggles, though, taken down by Mummy, and now we've got Snailboat, I think, rushing in there. Mummy and Snailboat both taking down one scout, and now they're going to start pressuring back into the rest of that team. Oh, man, it's not a wipeout yet, but it could start looking that way, as these scouts are going to go straight for a flank here. They could end up taking down Ninja Nick. He's way out of position. They do get the kill. So Linke with 100% Uber. That was a delayed wipe there, as every single player has now died at least once for the red team. Beautiful kill there by Mummy, taking down Wiggles, and he's going to get on this last point. Nobody's here to stop him yet. Where is the Heavy and the Soldier right now? They are probably going to get this kill, but it's so close, and there is the Uber. So this round just went very quickly to slay mode. There's actually enough time for one more round here, and it could all come down to this. We may have a team winning, or we may have overtime. I don't know. Somebody just said Amatrin in. It's okay, so I'm just going to call him Amatrin from now on, or Amatrin, something like that. A Metrin? Maybe it's a Metrin. Like, that's supposed to be the accent symbol or whatever. Ramaduk bombing in once again, but no support from the rest of his team here. Doesn't manage to take out Ninja Nick. Good dodging there. Actually, there is a little bit of support, but Tiger having to deal with Kyuso, who's on top of this medic, and now there is a big amount of pressure coming in to the blue team Slay Mode, who decide to back away. Getting to their second point, and they may actually have to drop back to third. I think that's what they're going to do. To last, I'm sorry. The third away from the middle? No, that's the second one. So that doesn't even work. I'm just, I'm trying to cover for the verbal mistake that I just made, and I can't do it. So, you know, sometimes mistakes happen. 100% Uber for both teams, and now there's not a lot of time left in this game, so really Slay Mode is probably going to turtle up. They do see the Uber coming in, but they pop those a lot later, keeping most of the players alive here. They've got to be careful, and yeah, they are going to keep that Heavy alive, which is really important here. That's going to mean Work in Progress is going to have a difficult time pushing and continuing the aggression. Soldier trying to get through that drop down. That was Rakuso using the gunboat, so he's not going to take a lot of damage from his what do you call it, his rocket jumping, but decides he doesn't want to deal with the steel trap, so he runs away, and now there's a back cap going on. Not really a back cap since nobody's defending it right now, but there you go, 400 ping Prodigy, and a Metrin taking out Mummy. Basically, they both just flanked him. They clever girled Mummy right there is what they did, and now it is 6v5. Don't know how much time is left. The players probably have some sort of timer. And so I think what we're going to see here is maybe one more push out of Work in Progress. And then that's going to be it. And so whether that push succeeds or fails is going to determine whether we go to overtime or not, pretty much. There's not enough time in this round for Slay Mode to get on their enemy's point anymore. So it's just going to be one last point, one last push. Can our blue team defend it? I actually give them a pretty strong chance of doing that right now because there's no picking classes, there's no assassination classes right now for Work in Progress. They don't have that sniper to sneak in and get a kill, and they're having to push in against a sniper right now. Rakuso's actually died. I didn't even see what killed him. So with a sniper and a Heavy on that last point, it is super turtley, and I don't know, it's going to be tough for Work in Progress to push into this. It's going to be tough. T-U-F-F. But Work in Progress, I mean, maybe they're just waiting for overtime. I don't know. I would like to see a push out of them, but I guess they're just going to park the bus for a little bit and waste time so that they can... It makes sense. Maybe they're... I don't know. They're looking for positioning, I guess. They're now looking for a pick. Oh, nice headshot there! And there goes Mummy, finished off by a body shot immediately after that. Now the Uber's coming in. And time is winding down here, so can this defense hold out? The Uber was flashed briefly to the Heavy just to keep him alive for a little bit longer. Ninja Nick is down, and the rest of the red team is dropping back out through this doorway, so that's probably going to be good half pretty soon. Rakuso just trying to deal a bit of damage, now dropping back, actually, so maybe there's enough time for one more. I could have sworn this round would be over by now, but they're not going to give me a timer, so I don't know. I don't know. And somebody in my stream chat just pointed out that Super Turtle is actually really aggressive. So if you say Super Turtley, I guess it's going to be confusing to somebody. I don't know. But once again, we're still sitting on defense here until time expires for Slay Mode. And yeah, I guess there's going to be enough time for one more attack, but 3 players down already for Work in Progress, and they're calling it half now. That attack was really just kind of like, okay, well, there's not a lot of time left, so let's go for it. Anyway, we are going to overtime. Okay, well, we're starting overtime. I'm excited. Hope you're excited, because this is pretty excellent work in progress versus slay mode. I need to write this down, guys. But I swear, this is one of the better open games I have seen. It's gone really back and forth here, where 3 points and 1 to each team in each round, bringing it to 4-4. So whoever gets the next cap is certainly going to win this game. Soldier bombing in on top of Link A and immediately takes Link A down. So Recuso getting a good kill there, actually getting a equalizer on Mummy as well. So it is just 2 players left alive for slay mode, and Tiger and Crux both dropping back. Recuso now laughing about that equalizer once again. He's a big fan of it, and I gotta say, I am too. In his hands, he has managed to get some crazy darn kills there. Some cuckoo bananas kills. Well, there's an Uber advantage for Work in Progress right now, and I gotta say, the chances of Work in Progress winning this game are pretty high, but they have failed Uber pushes before, so we will see. Here comes the Uber very early. Of course they can afford it because there's no Uber for their opponents right now, but they've already lost Thorn, who was taken down on the high ground here by Tiger. A player on the point right now, but he's taken down. The Heavy's gone, and so it's 3 versus 5 with... and there you go. And a Metron, I'm sorry, a Metron is the only player left. Where is he? He's going for kills, 5 health left. Nope, Mummy finishes him off. So, Thorn the only one left now, and he's not going to be able to get to that second point in time to do anything other than harass. He knows it. He's not even hurting himself with rocket jumps right now. He's trying to keep that 200 for as long as possible. Going to go for some hits, and he already took a pill to the face, so needs to get back to his medic. He'll be just fine. But he knew he wasn't going to stop that capture. So, it is now back up to the second point here for slay mode. And they've managed to hold it off. That was, once again, another darn clutch defense there for slay mode against Work in Progress. That's pretty darn cool, man. Pistoling away right now, Mummy doing what you gotta do as a scout, and just, whenever you see an enemy, as long as they see you, just be like, bam, bam, bam. Take them down a little bit of health, cause them not to have those crit heals, whatever you can do. Even if it's a really passive thing, you're just kind of trying to harass the enemy until the actual battle happens, at which point, then it's all about flanking, damage, and cleanup afterwards. So, Work in Progress now standing on the middle point. They do have an Uber once again, and this is another one of those situations where normally I would say whoever Ubers first is going to lose, but I expect Link A to bring Tiger and just attack the enemy team. Because what else would they do, right? It's Link A and Tiger. and if you guys have seen games before with this team, which has been called various things like iCarly Fan Club, Tiger and Friends, and now Slay Mode. I mean, Link A and Tiger, they just get aggressive, and they almost completely forget about the rest of their team. They're like, oh yeah, guys, we're going to push now. If you want to go do something, I guess go for it. They're almost the same way on their Highlander team. It's because they're both in the same Highlander team, too. And that Heavy does not get Uber's ban. It's all about Tiger. Well, there goes the Uber right now from Link A and Tiger, but they've actually popped a lot later than Ninja Nick and Thorn right now. And Thorn getting backed up into a corner here. Ninja Nick can't get to that health kit. Wow, so it is now just the 2 scouts, a Metron and 400 ping Prodigy, against Link A, Tiger, and Snailboat. Link A taking a lot of hits, but he should be okay. Yeah, grabs that health kit, and he's just fine. Look at that Black Max's head there, looking pretty swank right now for Link A. And so he does get an overheal on Snailboat, who immediately wastes it up against a Metron. And the Metron is now chasing him down. He knows he's gotten quite a lot of good hits there, but ran out of pistol ammo. And, be careful about escaping, because now he's actually taking a lot of healing time away from his medic. Well, see what happens. It's kind of back to the same position here, except that now Link A has an Uber advantage against Ninja Nick about 30%. And actually, I thought that Soldier was going a different direction. It's my bad. But they're not using it. They're not using the Uber advantage that they have. That's the thing. I'm sure well, maybe they are. Oh yeah, they're pushing through the choke instead of where I thought they were. So my camera is all over the place right now. And they're chasing down Ninja Nick, who just barely got that Uber and dropped it, wasn't holding down his finger on his Uber bind, and now, with only one man left alive, it is Wiggles. Wiggles is going to have to wiggle his way back to,
Time has been added.
He is so far out of position right now. He was going for the back cap, and could actually get a kill. or force the medic to die. I guess that would be getting a kill, but doesn't manage to do it at all. In fact, he was just taken out by Tiger. No problem, Tiger says. I got this hand. Actually, all Tiger said was because he's a tiger. But, you know, in Tiger language, it was all, it was no problem. I got this, guys. Well, teamwork in progress backed up to their last point now. And they do have a sentry standing up. But I don't know how much time is left in the half. I think they're 30-minute halves. Or, well, overtime. But you get the idea. I think even overtime is 30 minutes. So there's a long time if they're going to turtle up like that they have to hold on to this. Linke's got an Uber advantage, but are they going to push with it? It looks like they are. They're in position right now, watching for sticky traps. They don't spot any. And now they're just going to try and focus down that sentry. It is gone. Crux took it down with the sticky bombs. Ninja Nick has the Uber. Going to be some players on the point, though, and they've got to stop this. They do manage to stop it. So now it's 6v5. Work in Progress has kept all their players alive so far. They've killed way too many of the red team. Marmaduke Grills is just going to kind of wait for an ambush now. Rikuzo and Thorn both looking like they're hurt, so not going to be easy for them to get out there and cap. And Crux is setting up some sticky traps. Where did he set those? On the crates. Oh, gotta watch out for that. Ninja Nick, I think he saw them. Yeah, okay, they saw this, so nothing going to happen about that. They are going to get the capture on their second point. And now it looks like Tiger is going to try and bomb it and do a little bit of damage. But they got to be, really careful about this because they just got a counter bomb. Could have lost their leg. Be careful. And once again, a little bit of a back cap. Snailboat and Mummy going crazy right now. Rikuso, Wiggles, Thorn, and Ninja Nick are all down. That was 2 kills apiece for the Scouts. And it's only one heavy left on the point. He is not going to be in position to stop this. That's going to be it, guys. That's the game in favor of Slay Mode against Work in Progress. Wow. Epic game right there. That lasted quite a long time, but most Snakewater games do last quite a long time. Anyway, thanks for watching. This has, of course, been Salamancer. Hit that follow button on Twitch TV/FatMop. Watch me on YouTube.com/FatMop. And I don't normally ask for this, but I just realized yesterday that apparently if you like or favorite a video, it's more likely to show up in search results, and you're helping your friends check it out. So if you want to see these videos get more views and see TF2 gain some popularity competitively, not that I'm telling you necessarily to press the like or favorite button, just it's a good idea. So, if you hate me, don't do it. That's it.